Hi, it's Rob from the Gym Team. I hope you're well. Welcome to this legs, bums and tums training session with me. Okay, grab yourself a pint of water, take a sip, cheers, lick around your lips, and hydrate. Step that to one side. Okay, legs, bums and tums is exactly what it says on the tin. We're going to be working those target areas, but during this session, we're going to be working through on slow controlled movements. So, when we're doing this training set, have a little think about making sure that your feet, toes to heel, are in contact with the floor all the way through your training set and maintaining that nice posture into position, retract your shoulder blades into play. Okay, let's find yourself a space. We're going to check around one way, check around the other, make sure you've got plenty of room. Check above your head, make sure your hands aren't going to go into any light fittings. Okay, so from there, we're just going to take this into a nice, easy jog. We've got our feet a fist gap apart in between our feet here. We're going to lift the chest up nice and high, and we're just going to punch our arms down to the floor. From there, shoulders back, chest up, and working it through. Looking good. From here, plant the feet and stretch across the body. Big, long arm rotations. Now, as you're doing this, wave your fingers out nice and wide. Keep your arms up around chest height. Looking good. From there, stretch up to the corner, pushing up. Now, as you're doing this, dance your feet side to side. And as you're doing it, see if you can increase that stride to working laterally here. So inner thigh, lateral side of the thighs, working hard. Big stretch. Looking good. Across the middle again. And you're keeping your feet nice and parallel to each other. Elbow up at chest height. Posture up, chin up, looking straight ahead. 5 more here. 4 more here. 3 more. 2 more. Last one. From here, plant the feet, side flex, running your fingers up the side of your body. The phrase I heard the other day is like being inside a toaster. So you're going to be reaching down to the side, keeping your chest nice and parallel to me. Reaching down nice and long each time. Each time just touching the side of the knees. 5 more here. 4 more. 3 more. Last 2. And 1. From there, butt kick through. Driving this heel all the way up to your bottom, drive your pelvis forward, lift your chest up nice and high. Swing your arms backwards and forwards, and if you're working a little bit harder now, increase the pace. It's going to burn a few more calories for you. From here, let's work a knee flex. Hands reaching up and over each time to your knees. Toes facing forwards. Big toe, little toe down to the floor each time. Toes to the heel, stretching, reaching up and over. 5 more here. 4 more. 3 more. 2 more. 1 more. And back into our little jog. From there, we swing a half jack up, getting our body nice and warm and ready. 8 to go. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing it up into double jacks. Alternatively, stay where you are in your half jack, stretching up and back. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing it up, spotty dogs. So if you're struggling with this, you're going to kick your legs forward and back. Lift your chest up nice and high. Crown your head up to the ceiling. Swing your arms again. Good work. Work your pace. So it could be a step and a step. Absolutely fine. Really good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Interlock the fingers. Roll one way. Roll it back the other way as well. And release. Shake it out. Okay. So from here, grab yourself a drink of water. Lovely warm up. Looking good. Cheers. Okay. So grab yourself a set of weights. Could be anything you've got, into beans, through to full-on weights, whatever you've got for your training set. Light weights for this training set. We're going to take ourselves through our squat. Now, if you struggle with depth of squat, grab yourself a chair and sit yourself down into the chair. Alternatively, get a bit of two before timber to sit underneath your heels. So from here, we've got our feet a fist gap apart, toes facing forwards. We're going to drop down through our squat. We're going to sit low, and we're slowly going to drive up. Drive your pelvis forward and raise the arms up high. Slow, control, wide, and lower. Let's drop again. So it's all about slow, controlled, lower movements. Again, check the toe position, check the feet position. Deep breath in, breathe out, push back up. Control wide, lateral raise. And again, slow control drop. So you could be just sitting yourself down into that chair, slow raise back up, drive your pelvis forward, engage the glutes. Slow control. Drive through and lift. Slow control lower. Really push those weights away. Take yourself down to that low position again. Chest raised. Slow control. We've got 2 more to work here. Take those hands a little bit wider on that posture. Strengthen the back. Strengthening the back, strengthening the abdominals. Remember that muscles work in pairs. We want the strength all the way through the body. We want the slow controlled lift up high. We want the slow controlled lower back down. Deep breath in, breathe out, push up again. Lift, raise, slow, controlled, lower. And release, shake it out, good work. Okay, so from here, we're going to stand on our right foot. If you've been using a platform behind you, just move out of the way. Okay, we're going to stand on our right foot. We're going to hitch our left knee up. We're going to balance on our right foot here. We're going to maintain that posture. We're going to take an upright row and then slowly, controlled, lower down. Keep working it. Work on the balance, and if at any point you need to tap the floor with your foot, go for it here. Now, you're working incredibly hard here to get through the hip flexor to hold it in. Keep working on your upright rows, nice and controlled. Now, see if you can get that thigh just a little bit higher. Notice how the knee is going to stay at the 90-degree angle, and you're forcing the hamstrings and the quadriceps all to work in one go. Now, the standing foot, the toe needs to be facing directly forwards. We're holding the balance, we're lifting strong, and then we're slowly controlling, lowering it down. Anytime you just kick out, shake out, come straight back into the exercise, strong lift, slow lower. We've got one more to do here. If you manage to hold that all the way through, I'm impressed. It's a good hard workout. Shake it out, kick out that standing leg. Let's change it over. Feet fist gap apart, pelvis drive forward, stand balance on the left foot. Lift the right knee up, drive your pelvis forward and lift the chest. Lift the weights up to the shoulder. Slowly control lower back down again. Let's go again. Lift. Slow lower. And again. Lift. Slow lower. 6 more. Let's go. Lift. Slow lower. Keep working it. Don't worry if your balance goes. Remember what I was looking for, keep going. I'm looking for that thigh up nice and parallel to the floor. You've really got to work these muscles here, supporting the thigh up in the air. 3 more to go. 2 more to go. Last one. And release, shake it out. Okay, so from here, feet fist gap apart. We're going to go on the diagonal. We're going to step back with the left foot. We're going to drop the right knee and the left knee at the same time. We're going to slowly work through this lunge here. The shoulders stay back, the chest stays up. Now, if you're using disc weights like me, change it into the handle grip of these. And over that foot back. Now, have a look at your posture. So we've got the tram lines from our lead foot to our back foot, working nice and straight. Now I want you to lift your chest, lean back into that movement. Feel the strength through that hip flexor as you're working. 5 more here. 4 more here. 3 more here. Let's keep it going. Strong glutes. 2 more here. Chest stay high, keep your balance. 1 more here. And release. Step out of it. Walk around the room, grab yourself a drink of water. So add a right foot forward. We're going to change to the left foot. So here we go. Feet fist gap apart. Pelvis drive forward. Right leg is going to step back. And we're going to drop down through that lunge again. Control, slow down. Let's go. Push drive. Now this front foot, toe to heel, flat down to the ground. Big toe to little toe, flat down as well. Pelvis drive forward, chest lift up high. Six more to work. Let's see it. Let's go. Big toe, little toe. Control that front foot and really feel. Now notice as well that I'm in bare foot as I train through this set. I want you to make sure that that foot is doing everything to connect you down to the ground. Slow lower, strong through the hip flexor. Pelvis drive forward, shoulders back, chest lifted. 3 more here. 2 more here, let's go. Last one. And release, step it out. Place both of the weights at the head end of your training area. Grab yourself a mat. Stick your mat down onto the floor. Okay, so from here, I want to try and release up the hip flexors. These muscles, these powerful muscles on the front of the thighs that you're training hard. So let's drop down to the floor. Controlled. Stretch the body out nice and long. Arms overhead, toes pointed away. We're going to lift the left leg, so the left knee is facing up to the ceiling. We're going to bring our arms down to the side. We're going to roll over and kick the right leg straight, but the left leg has come up and across the body. I'm going to tuck back in. Lower back engages down to the floor. Use as much room as you've got. Rotate, kick it out. Slow control back in. So every movement here is the body engaged, kicking out, controlling back into position, and slowly rolling back in. There's no speed here. If you're rolling through and you're losing balance, I need more strength from you. Stabilize and rotate. Kick long, kick in. Rotate, kick out. Slow, controlled movements. You should be starting to feel the weight of your left leg all the way through into the outside of the gluteal muscles. And release. It's a great little way of developing your hip strength and flexibility. Let's roll over to the other side. You're going to stretch your body out nice and tall and long. Arms back down towards the floor. Lower back engaged. Now from here, again, we relax the arms down by our side. We flex the right knee in and across. We kick the body. Snap out on the leg. Slowly control back through into position. Kick back out to straight again. Rotate. Kick out. Draw back in. Straighten out again. Let's work. Over. Kick. Straight. Rotate. Head back to the floor all the way through this routine. Now you should be able to keep it to a point where your head can stay up facing to the ceiling. You should be able to keep both shoulder blades down to the floor. Let's work. 3 more here. Three more here. One more here. Let's keep it going. Keep it strong. And release. Good work. Okay, so from here we go up into our back bridge. Okay, so this is called a walkout bridge. It's quite tough. We're going to walk our heels into our bottom. We're going to drive our pelvis up nice and high. You're going to feel the stretch all the way through the front of the thighs. You stretch your arms up in line with your chest if you choose to. If you want to make it a little bit harder, by all means, bring in a weight and keep it on both hands on the weight here. Now, the pelvis goes up nice and high. Chest is nice and parallel to the floor and obviously to the ceiling, the head right back to the floor. We're going to step 1 foot away. We're going to maintain our pelvis being up and flat to the ceiling. As we work and walk further away from our heels, from our bottom, we can feel the contraction here in the lower back. Now, as you get to this point of extension, you're going to find a point where your feet can't stay down to the ground. So toes to heel must stay flat to the ground. If you get to a point where your heels are down and your toes are up, come back a little step and keep that position there. Slow control, walk back in again. Slow control, walk back in again. Now you can do what you choose with the weight here. You could go single arm and press. And you're going to walk again. Strong stabilizer all the way through the hip flexors and thigh. Step again, keep it strong. Step once more. Hold it strong. Now, if you're doing a single arm, we're going to do one more set walk out, one more set walk back in. Strong in the back, strong in the glutes, strong in the thighs. And rest. Okay, so if you were doing single arm there, that's brilliant. Just stretch yourself out for the moment. Push your body out nice and long. You're going to swap the weight over into the left hand. If you're doing double arm, that's brilliant. And if you weren't using your weight, that's also brilliant as well. You're going to keep working at the level that you're at. If you're doing single arm, change on. Let's go. Walk out. Keep this pelvis up nice and high. Head right back to the floor. Strengthen the thighs. On the furthest point of extension out, you should feel that your hamstrings are starting to engage. Strengthen the glutes. Strong push, strong lift. Step again. Step again. Step again. Walk it back in. In. And again. Keep that pelvis up high. And again, step back out. Walk back in. Strong in the hamstrings. My hammies are caning at the moment. Hope you can feel it too. You're working hard. One more rep. Come on, let's go. Step strong. Strong in the pelvis. All those muscles of the back, the hamstrings, the groin, the gluteals, all working hard. Support your weight back out the exercise. Drop it down to the side and stretch. It's a tough little workout. Working slow, deliberately, strong and long. Good work. Grab yourself up. Grab a little sip of water. Very good work. Okay, so coming back onto our back again. Filling the work on the abs. With the whole weight up and it's chest height. You're going to ensure the lower back is engaged down to the floor. Kick out the left leg, kick out the right leg. Sit up, slow control back in, bring the left leg back in, bring the right leg back in. Now that's your routine. Now if you can do it engaged through here, upper abdominals engaged, shoulders off the floor, chin back, this is beautiful. If it's too much, you can step your feet down to the floor, whichever you choose. Down, down, crunch, return, step in, rest. Shake your hips, shake your back, shake your pelvis. Ready, set, let's go again. Lengthen out, crunch, release, knee tuck, release, rest, set, go again, kick out, raise up the chest, tuck it back in, drop and rest. Shake the hips out. Ready to work it again. Hold it in. Kick out left. Kick out right. Lift the chest. Knee flex in. Rest. 2 to go and you're done. Ready? Set. Go. Up. Kick down. Extend. Raise high on the chest. Knee flex, rest. Killer. Last one. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Up and hold. Kick the left. Out goes the right. Raise the chest higher. Tuck the knee. Bring in the other knee. Flat foot, stretch, rest it out. Awesome. Roll to your right side, pick up your left foot, take it into that quad stretch. Drive your pelvis forward, holding onto the bridge of your foot. Keep a little gap between the knees, big stretch to the front of the thighs. And release, shake it out. Roll over, swap to the other side. Again, keep a little gap between the knees, drive the pelvis forward, heel to your bottom, big stretch to the front of the right thigh. And release. Shake it out. From there, slowly stand yourself up. Good work on the outs. I like that. Feet facing forwards. 2 fist gaps in between. Reach down for a nice big stretch all the way through the back of your legs. Fold the arms, point the elbows down to the ground. Unfold. Slowly pull yourself back to standing. Stretch overhead. Take the left hand in between the shoulder blade. A nice big stretch all the way through the back of the arm. So if you did that live, give me a hashtag live. If you did it replay, hashtag the replay. Let me know how you got on with it. Really nice training. Change arms. All about slow, controlled conditioning training. Brilliant, brilliant workout. And relax. Interlock the fingers. Roll one way, roll back the other way. This has a big round of applause. Really well trained. And as always, if I can help you with your training, please do get in contact. Let me know how I can help. That's what we're here to do. Get the best out of you in your training. Cheers. Take a good drink of water. Thank you so much for joining me. Any feedback, let me know. See you next time for the next one. Cheers.